What's going on, everyone? It is Gabe with NewFrontierBusiness.com and the newly relaunched NewFrontierBusiness.com. I am back here on YouTube and I feel like it's been forever. Lots of reasons for that. Life is extremely busy sometimes, between running a full resale business, having a child, moving from Texas to Colorado, getting back into social media management for clients on an independent base, trying to build that business as well. Just tons going on. I had to step away from doing YouTube videos just because I'm not a person who's going to do something if I can't fully devote the time to it. So I feel it's unfair to you guys. I feel it's unfair even to myself because accountability comes in and I have a tough time with that. I want to be able to give something my all if I'm going to do it, and I'm ready to do that. So talking about that, there's a few things that are going to be different. I'm basing it on emails and DMs that you guys even used to send me before. The way I am going to disperse content is going to be a bit different. A lot of people used to message me on Instagram and they thought that the haul videos are just overrun on YouTube. They wanted more in-depth information, tips on how to grow their eBay instead of just the haul videos. And I understand that. They are abundant on YouTube and there's a lot of them. So I can appreciate that. I can understand it. So the way I'm going to be doing it from here on out, not really going to be doing haul videos on eBay for YouTube. I'll be doing those more on the Patreon side. If it's something that you're interested in, you can definitely check me out over on Patreon. I'll be doing full haul videos every week. And I will also be giving everybody my top 5 brands of that month. So what brands to look out for when you go sourcing at thrift stores for that particular month. Not only will I break down the brand, but I'll break down the style, the price point in which you can expect to sell the item, what you should pay for it, everything all the way down. So it's $5 a month. So, that's totally you guys call. But a lot of people, like I said, wanted me to do videos with more substance. And I understand. I do. So that's what I'm going to start doing. And we're going to start with today's video, which is going to be top 5 ways that you can grow your eBay store in 2021. How can you boost your sales? So that's what we're going to talk about today. First off, number 1 is focus on the brands you know sell for you. This is what you call a bread and butter item. This is something, if you know you sell more Tommy Bahama shirts than you do anything else, obviously when you go into a thrift store, your main focus needs to be Tommy Bahama shirts. Of course, those are way oversaturated on eBay, but that's just an example. And we are getting into that season. Everything's about to open back up. So they're going to be hot. That's something definitely to look for. But focusing on the brands that sell for you, that work for you, always has to be your first strategy. If you go into a store just randomly looking for a bunch of different brands, you always want to keep your other brands in your back pocket, but your focus should be, I'm going in to find these 3 brands, these 5 brands. Those need to be your focus. Because if you don't have a focus going into source, you're going to find yourself spending a lot of time in the same thrift store and not coming away with anything redeemable. And you also need to know what to pay for that item. If you're over, say Tommy Bahamas are your thing and you're paying $10 a shirt for them, then obviously that's not really worth it for you to invest in the item. So go into thrift stores with an idea of your bread and butter items. Go through your sold listings every single month. Have a spreadsheet. Document what sells. At the end of the month, if you see you've sold 10 Tommy Bahama shirts, while the next brand only sold 2 or 3 items, obviously Tommy Bahama should be your focus. So that's the first and foremost most important rule of growing your sales on eBay. Second is target a price point. This is very important. You have to target a price point that will allow you to run a sale in your store. The way the eBay algorithm works is if you're running your items just based basically on your sold listing price, then eBay doesn't really reward that. If you have a store, if you have a store subscription, you need to be able to know what your ROI is, what your intended ROI is. Say if you want a shirt for $24.99, you want to get $24.99 for that item. That's what your price point is. And you list it for $24.99, you have no room in that. You have no room to run a sale, because if you run a sale, you're taking a hit in your personal profit. That doesn't work. If you have an item and you have a store and you want $24.99, you need to set that item at $27.99, and you need to run a 10% sale to where you're getting $25.59 for it. Plain and simple. I mean, this is basic. This is how you continue to grow your sales. You're not going to grow your sales by taking less money than you intended on taking for an item. So allow yourself wiggle room, allow yourself the space to run a sale and be able to get the ROI that you desired for it in the first place. 3 is list consistently. This, I know everybody says it's what a blue in the face, but this is a fact. eBay rewards you for consistently listing. And if you don't do it, you're not gonna make sales. I mean, that's all there is to it. Consistently, you should be listing at least 5 items a day. And if you're not, at least try to be active with your store in some way. Drop prices, raise prices, run sales. But typically, you need to be listing. It's the only way you're going to scale your store and boost your sales. List. I hate beating the dead horse of listing because, sorry about that. Like I said, everybody says you have to list. And they're not wrong. Unfortunately, they're not wrong. I hate listing. And right now I'm actually listing my own items because of, of course we all know the state of the situation right now. So I haven't been quick to run out and hire a lister since we moved to Colorado. So I've been listing my own items. And truthfully, it's one of the things I can't wait for. I can't wait to hire a lister. But I'm being patient with it. I'm listing on my own, and, I'm doing what I have to do. So, that's where that is. So, second is filling out item specifics. This is a big one as well. And there's a couple pro tips I'm going to drop on you in this as well. But item specifics are important because the way your title is crafted needs to be based on these item specifics. It is the way people know exactly what they're looking for. And many people search based on those item specifics. So that's why when you are in item specifics, sometimes you'll see something like closure, which is the way jeans button or zip or whatever the case may be. You'll see where it says trending. Well, the reason it says trending is people are searching that. People are searching for button fly jeans at that moment. So eBay recognizes that that is trending. So here's the pro tip. Those item specifics, when you have crafted your title and you go in to the listing and you start filling all these out, say button fly or zipper is a closure, primarily button fly because that's searched for. So say you have some Levi 501s, which are all button fly. Let's say you're listing a pair of those. And as you get into the item specifics, you start filling those out. You see closure is trending. Well, you need to go back out and make sure that you put button fly in the title. Whatever is trending in that moment, say pant style, like whether it's pleated or flat front, say that's trending. You go out and make sure you put flat front in the title. You need to make sure that trending item specifics are being listed in your titles. This is a pro tip that tons of people do not use this, and that's a big mistake. It's one of the most important and one of the fastest ways to boost your sales when it comes to your eBay store. And then lastly would be building titles. You need to build your titles optimized on the items. This means making sure that you list not only the brand, but the style, what type of cut they are, what size, obviously, what sex, what, condition, whatever you want to list, whatever is trending in the item specifics. This is your opportunity to fully optimize a title that eBay sees and recognizes as a quality title and possibly a quality item. And when you do that, eBay is going to make sure to reward you for that. Your items are going to start to actually show up in search listings. Your items are going to start to sell quicker in your store. So this is very important. The title is a very, 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 very important item. It's the most important, honestly. Besides listing, your title is going to be the most important. If you simply list Tommy Bahama jeans, men's, 34, that's not a good title. It's not going to work for you. eBay sees that as just a throwaway item that they can just bury in the listings, and you might get lucky enough to sell it a few months down the road, but it's not going to be a priority item for eBay. So make sure you come with an optimized title that converts into sales. So that's 5 tips. That's how you grow your eBay sales in 2021. I appreciate all you guys checking me out. So glad to be back on YouTube. The videos will get smoother. The videos will get more frequent. The videos will become more in depth. I'm really looking forward to it. The journey's going to be fun. Like I said, if you guys want to see haul videos and you want to see me go through all of those over on Patreon, they will start next week. You can go over to Patreon right now. The link will be in the description below. You can go over and sign up now. I do have a few different tiers. I have a $5 tier, which is what we talked about earlier. I have a live chat Q&A resellers roundtable that will be going live here in a couple weeks, and that's for $10 a month, plus you get the $5 a month package. And I even offer some one-on-one consultation over on that Patreon as well. So if you guys are interested, of course, like I said, head on over, check it out. The website is relaunched, newfrontierbusiness.com. I have a new blog post up right now that actually goes hand in hand with the video I'm shooting right now. So if you want to check out the blog post, the link will be in the description as well. If you enjoyed the content that I deliver, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. It will help me grow this channel, and it'll help me deliver better content to you guys as the channel grows. I appreciate you so much. You can also enable the bell for notifications if you never want to miss an episode. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to watch me. I can't be more appreciative. Thank you guys, and I will see you with the next video.